WWE does not release wrestlers very often, and because it's so rare when they release somebody, it now becomes a very big deal. So I thought it would be interesting to make a top 10 list, focusing on wrestlers who are rumored to soon be leaving the company, and also speculating of who I believe could get released in the near future. James Ellsworth's WWE career is on the downslide. It's not too surprising since he's more of an on-screen comedy character than a wrestler. Ellsworth's rise to fame came out of nowhere, and no one could have predicted it. After turning on Dean Ambrose and being paired in a romantic storyline with Carmella, James Ellsworth's stock has fallen, and by year's end I wouldn't be shocked if we saw Ellsworth gone from the company. Nikki Bella returned to WWE at SummerSlam 2016 after recovering from a neck injury. Rumor has it that Nikki is still suffering from neck issues and is planning to retire from wrestling soon to focus on her business ventures. It's also rumored that her final match will be a mixed tag team match at WrestleMania 33, with her and John Cena taking on The Miz and Maurice. Mick Foley, who is currently the Raw GM, has been very vocal about his fears of being let go from WWE in the future. Mick has reason to fear release because he has been fired and taken off WWE TV on several occasions. With Mick Foley getting ready to have hip replacement surgery and take several weeks off of TV, this could be the time WWE decides to release the hardcore icon. Rhino's tag team with Heath Slater has run its course, and they are rarely seen on WWE TV. There were rumors a few months back stating that Rhino could be leaving the company soon, but that is yet to happen. But if WWE doesn't start focusing on him more on TV soon, they could just cut their losses and let him go. After 7 years in WWE, there isn't really much else for Heath Slater to do in WWE. When WWE does their next round of releases, I could see Heath Slater's name being on the list. Mickie James's return to WWE so far has been very lackluster. She has been miscast as a heel when she should have been brought in as a babyface who could take on Alexa Bliss for the SmackDown Women's title. If things don't get better soon for her, I don't think she will be around WWE too much longer. Mark Henry is currently 45 years old and rarely appears on WWE TV. I'm shocked that he hasn't retired, so it's pretty clear that the only way he is going to leave WWE is if they release him, which I suspect probably will happen later this year. This has been talked about a lot for the last few months, so I'll keep it short. Paige probably will be released this year. It's inevitable. It's just a matter of time. Seth Rollins being released from WWE is definitely a long shot. With how many times he's been injured, and how many times he's injured other wrestlers, it wouldn't shock me if at some point down the line, Vince McMahon decides to cut all ties with Rollins. As the saying goes, anything can happen in WWE, and nobody is immune from getting fired. The Cruiserweight division and 205 Live have been a complete disaster. As for the entire Cruiserweight division itself, it's been one of the biggest flops in WWE's recent memory. During the majority of the matches, crowds barely make any noise, and now WWE is looking to get rid of the division. Rumor has it that Vince McMahon is thinking about taking the Cruiserweights off of Raw, and that the Cruiserweights would only appear on 205 Live going forward. If this does happen, I would be shocked if WWE keeps 205 Live on the air for too much longer after. Some wrestlers probably would stay with the company if they did abolish the division, but most of them probably would be fired.